Technical riding is kind of like, sort of like chess at high speed. When you're on a mountain bike, if you look right down in front of your wheel, you're not going to see what's in front of you and you can't anticipate it. If your mind is looking in the right direction, your body will follow. Swimming is more meditative to me. It's almost like art, and just constantly crafting my stroke and making it as efficient as possible throughout the journey. I feel most truly connected on my mountain bike. The first injury that I had about 15 years ago put me in a state of fear and anger and frustration and impatience. I remember the second surgery I had, which the first two surgeries I had here, I already had arthrofibrosis. I had to learn how to overcome all that. And by overcoming my fear, I became a stronger, more resilient person. And so this time when injury came knocking, I opened the door and said, I know what you look like, and I'm not gonna fight you, we're gonna dance together. I don't know when I'm going to be normal again. I don't know if I'm going to be normal again. I know that I can wake up every day and put 2 feet on the ground and say, today I'm gonna give my best. Learning to walk again, you never think that something that you learned when you were 1, that you don't even remember learning how to walk, that it's so difficult, that it requires so much coordination and so much thought, and that it's so exhausting. There are a lot of people that will never walk normally again, and I have that chance. So I consider myself really lucky. If you ever look at an ant pile after it rains, the ants will scurry around, the ants that are living will scurry around to take the one dead ant, and they'll take it way away from the pile, and then it's like, it's just not even there. And that person that's injured is like the ant that gets taken away. And so many people will say, my friends have forgotten about me, my teammates have forgotten about me, I'm dead to them. Take everything that was your life and completely turn it upside down. In suffering, you can find your passion. But people too often run away from their suffering, they run away from their fear, and they run away from that dark place. If you allow yourself to be in that space, you will probably find your passion. And we, as human beings, we do everything we can to avoid pain, to avoid suffering, to avoid discomfort. Injury is a natural part of life to an athlete, from the pain and the fear. And you have me to coach you through it so that you're not alone. And I can help you look into the darkness and shine a light on it, because when it's lit, it's not dark anymore. And that's where you begin to uncover who you really are. We have a huge life and just a big capacity as people. There's a whole life to live outside of sport and being an athlete. And because injury takes away part of it, it's just such a mistake to shut down your joy and your ability to experience the rest of life because one little part of it was taken away. I'm gonna have a nice afro by the end of this, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Feel my hair growing.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna come running after me with a bottle of dishwashing liquid and use my hair as a Brillo pad.
That's going in the video.